Who's carrying the mortar components, though? They've made the mortar. They're gonna use the mortar danger close. Why?
Do you want me to follow you? Should you go?
Command, be
yourself?
advised, we're firing mortars at the enemy.
So I've noticed.
It's amusing, isn't it?
This fire mortars, hell, it's gonna wave off.
I'm gonna have to make a note on how many mortars they shoot, so the next time we do this.
You know, I just shot and
Good.
killed those guys in mortar.
How many
Well, now they're
mortars did they
extra dead.
fire?
Have we got any other enemies spotted? Hold fire, Jesus! Are they all dead? They're all dead. Alright, mortar guys, disassemble that mortar and do it again. We're gonna carry it back to base.
Good see, I found another heli.
Where's it at?
In the village.
Yeah, its main rotor's fucked.
Looks intact. Where are ya?
If they leave it behind, I will spawn a unit to take this, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
the main
I
rotor-
landed.
Here's the main rotor one.
Yeah.
It's just not blown up is all.
It's got nothing in it. And I wish them luck, because you can't repair that thing and take it off. The main rotor would just get fucked again.
Roger that.
They should just blow it up.
50 meters.
If they leave it behind, I'm gonna make something up.
Open up on it.
He's dead.
Command, how copy?
This is command.
Do we have any, like, napalm strikes to get rid of foliage?
Does the Arma engine have such capability?
I mean, I think so.
It doesn't.
Grizzly, we need stamina.
Then get to cover, we're taking fire.
Shit.
I mean, if you want to run a test with it real quick, go for it.
It wouldn't.
Damn. Command, I think we found one of the heli crashes.
Roger that. Search for survivors. If there are any, they would have taken a defensive installation. Emplacement.
I think. Enemy is moving north.
Copy that, Command.
Guys, search the area. We need to find the survivors. They might have taken up a defensive position.
They know not to friendly fire, right, Command?
Yes, they know how to properly PID. They learned that in basic training.
Okay, just making sure they weren't VG members.
I got eyes on the.
Just making sure they weren't Fiji.
Copy, Command, we found one set of survivors.
Roger that. Good to hear. They will need to be individually escorted back to base.
Please take them captive again, Command. Rucker was being an idiot.
Rifleman, 100 meters, just up ahead. 2, attack that rifleman, north.
All guys, we're gonna escort these guys back to base, because we don't have any vehicles right now to help them.
I can take a vehicle. I RTB'd with the heli.
Copy.
Got a jeep and a truck.
Copy that. We're moving to point of interest 4. We're gonna try and hightail it out of here.
Here, I'll even be nicer to them.
let me know what vehicle I should bring, or a heli. We could bring a heli as well.
Bring a heli to point of interest 4 when I tell you to. We're gonna be hightailing it there and hopefully avoiding any enemies.
Oh. Whoops.
We are 1 kilometer out.
We have a fucking mortar on our back.
I've got a bigger mortar and I'm fine.
Well, fuck you.
He's got the tube.
Hey, I'm a random captive that you're dragging. I just wanted to say that we were the second chopper to go down. The first one went down somewhere southeast of us?
That's valuable information, thank you.
Copy that,
You're
thank
welcome.
you. Are you able to fucking get back to base yourself, you incompetent fuck?
If you want, you can group us together and we can go ourselves if you free us, but that would be providing that there isn't any Charlie in between you and I, and the
Fuck
base.
you, Liru, putting Charlie in between us.
Because they just
I didn't put any-
We're at your,
Who is this Liru
southeast,
that you
we're
speak of?
currently covering your exit.
Copy. Southeast of our current position is the possible next heli crash. Just keep covering us. We're gonna try and get back to base with these guys, and then we're gonna come back.
Roger that.
We're taking fire, Chris.
No, we're not.
Is that you guys firing off rockets?
Gav.
Don't judge us!
Fucking Gav.
I mean, it works, so go for it.
Yeah, but this next one, you could LZ it pretty easily. So it's pretty much GG right now. Boring build up to the up. Let's go with Mr. Fortune, Mr. Ching Chang Chong, man. All right, first, let's make a Viet Con engineer.
Grizzly, we believe we've taken out the enemy.
Copy that. Go search southeast. Find the other wreck.
Roger that.
How many effective are you?
4? 5, sorry.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Hey, Hilo, I think I hear you.
No! No! They didn't!
They magically repaired our helicopter, I think.
Tell me, Doc.
Liru doesn't know how to repair a fucking Huey.
How did they magically repair it? Even I
Hey, this is Ching Chang Chong, man.
Hey, Ching Chang Chong, man, wanna take that back to base?
That is very funny, American.
That's nonsense.
This Huey shall serve us
That's
well.
the one with little ammo, though.
Gav,
Uh-huh.
I like you.
Uh-huh.
Did you believe in
Okay,
magic?
fuck you.
If you leave assets behind, you should demo them, Mr. American.
They were fucking disabled, you dumb shit. You don't know how to repair them.
Yes, but this is Arma 3.
Galbo's just suicided.
If I see that pop up another op, I'm going to murder all of these fuckers.
Grizzly, what's the protocol for a suicidal man?
Shoot him,
He's already dead.
Alright, so we have one
then search him.
boat and one
Hey,
One
guy
stolen
with the
Huey.
Hilo back at base. Come pick us up at Point of Interest Bravo.
10-4.
I mean 4.
I mean,
whatever.
4.
1.
Wherever I told you to go.
that was great.
POI 1.
Yeah, just don't crash it.
Call me on, how's the trip going?
Great, real fun.
I know, right?
At least I'm not getting shot
Ground
by
team
both
interrogative. If you find any of the crash choppers that are by
helicopters. Why
the
did I say anything?
capture, the people you need to escort back, make sure you demo them.
Copy that. It'd be great if we had triggers, like the clackers, to demo with.
Should we then be demoing the crashed helicopters?
Yes.
I'm sure a few grenades would be fine. Or a rocket launcher.
Hey, Gav, go destroy the wrecked helicopter with your
He
rocket launcher.
suicided.
This is why you
Guys, throw
Do we
grenades
want
at
the
the
wrecked
wrecked
helicopter?
helicopter. No, we can't take off in a fucking forest, can you? Also, Helo
I don't
coming to
know.
evac these guys. Find a clear landing zone.
It doesn't look good.
Then we'll take them back to base and be fine.
Helicopter pilot, so you're right.
So now he's just gonna fly up in the sky,
Space.
because that's what the
Trust me,
Huey
it's
pilots do, because they're glitched the fuck out.
Roger that.
I'm gonna bring out a truck to pick you guys up.
Copy that.
The only good place is the roads to the right outside the base, but that's, you know...
Brad, I got the rockets and the launcher.
Crash landing down.
Copy that.
There's only 6 enemy units left.
Do 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 do.
Mana.
Hey.
Mana.
Ring, 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 ring,
Oh my
ring.
god.
Oh, that's enough. It's my fucking tone to sing, not yours.
I think Grizzly's just having banana PTSD.
Liru, fuck off.
Ground team, let's start moving to that next crash helicopter.
But yeah, this is
Command, how copy?
pretty much done. This is command.
Could we preferably have these guys inside of a concrete bunker with no door so Kristoff can't grenade them again?
I'm running out of stamina really
Of
fucking
course.
quick. Every chance
Whatever we have available in base for you to put them in, do it.
By the way, guy with the truck, we're already at base.
Get to cover.
I'm not. Go pick me up.
Rutgers down.
Grizzly,
We
how
have
did
one
you guys
final
get
assault
that
from
fast,
Charlie.
To our base.
Jogging.
Wait, truck, stop. I'm wrecked here, stop.
I don't even see
Do
where
you have unlimited stamina then?
I don't seem
No.
as well. Just try to speed.
I've taken multiple stamina breaks this game. It's just I, unlike all of you, aren't carrying the world with me.
This is not good.
Got eyes on them, flanking around to the left. Be very, very careful. I can't get up right now. Because we're getting pinned.
Now this is true Vietnam. You're taking fire and you got
Hey,
no
Brad's
idea where the
here.
fuck they are.
I'll go through this briefing.
We're coming back with the
Pool
helicopter.
Killer has run around to try to flank.
Copy that.
Who's even firing at him? Here's the deal. I'm going to see if this is BS. Yeah, we can... It's these fucking scopes.
Jeez, I got hit and I got down. Straight in my head. Like, can you hear me? Still?
Is that all the prisoners take?
I'm okay,
Not
I
prisoners,
just
but captives taken back.
myself, but the thing is,
I
what
just
need
had
you to
another
do
one, but
is
he's already
identify
here, so.
I can get blood.
Copy. Get in the chopper. We're gonna search for the
No,
next
I need to get
place.
blood, but I need to drag
I
him
think there's
back.
one more guy, but I'm not
So I
sure.
need you
Put the
to
mortar
use
in
fire,
the
okay?
crate.
Agreed?
Command, we've successfully acquired an
Stand
enemy
back.
mortar.
Roger that. Get the other one.
Oh,
I need
there's
you
another
to
one.
suppress the fire when it's next possible, and then I'll grab Rut if it's possible even. I'm nearly right behind them, so suppress the fire to be nice. You need to hurry up because right now they're suppressing us back.
Maintain fire superiority, Rat.
Got it. Traveling as fast as I can.
Suppressing.
Come on. Come on. Drag it back. Come on, but I'm not.
Keep it up, I got Rut.
Sorry, Command, can we get a rearm and refuel on this helicopter base?
Roger, white one. So he's gonna start medicing him back.
Oh my vodka, you are so close to dying. You're either dead or you're... I pray for you, man. I was like, you're close to dying. No
So
matter
Cool
what.
Killer has gone around on the flank.
Brad, if you spawn any more mortars, grab them.
It's now taking these
We'll
guys.
go.
Need new box. Need new box.
I don't have any!
No, I'm putting a new one in.
That's like...
Sorry, we're loading
All
new
units
box.
at base, hop on
You
the
can go
chopper.
a bit less on the...
You can go a bit less on the specifier now.
Give me a second.
Just make sure that you
Oh, wow,
stop them
he-
from pushing up. Cool kill, checking.
He took a lot.
I'm good. How's it coming on back flank then? I'm
gonna
like
do
right
that, hit the
behind them.
escape
I've
button.
taken out 2 or 3 of them now. Roger,
Cool,
make sure you
again,
keep switching
showing
positions so they don't get on
how
you.
to do this properly.
Yeah,
By
I am.
himself, he's able to take out 4 of them. That's how you counteract the
Hey, Brad, are you in need of
OPness.
any air resupplies?
I haven't exactly jet, but we're in need of more support, yes.
Copy. We'll load some stuff up in the helicopter.
I mean, frag grenades from you would be nice. Frag grenades
Hey,
would be
Commander,
nice.
can we get an extra box at base?
Roger, hold on.
Come on,
You need me to
come
help
on.
with CPR?
No.
Alright, I took a hit, but I
The
got
box
the guy
is
that
behind
killed
you.
me.
I'm
Oh,
going to
thank
make
you,
it up.
Ching Chang Chong.
Hi!
You able to make it back?
He needs
Alright,
blood.
guys, start loading supplies into the crate.
For some reason he took the blood, but he didn't take it in. He's just throwing it out at me. Just keep watch.
I'm not actually
Careful
seeing
there,
any
I
more
got
of them.
shot from that area-ish.
He's lost a lot of blood.
Right, now you should be okay, but... No! Let's go, where are you using this?
He needs more blood.
I'm giving him blood, he's still... I've just given him 1,000.
I don't know what fucked him up.
And he's draining out again. Oh jeez, he's really
Also,
eating
Commander,
this.
resupply of M16 ammo would be great.
Everyone just keep watch. Hi, Debrief as well. CPR.
You got him. You can get him.
Yeah. He is just eating this blood up.
He's a vampire.
Yes.
bugged?
But you are now known as the vampire.
Cool Killer, how are you doing now? As I said, I don't see any more of them. Moving back to you guys. Yeah, that's good.
He's just.
Holy fire in return.
Here, let's see if he's glitched out. Wait.
Hey! I just used Epi on him. Look, guys, you're finally back. How's your color? That is that.
Oh god, no!
Oh,
Hi,
great.
Command, do you copy?
Guess what?
This is High Command.
Just sucked up all my blood.
Just throw the crate
Did you
a
use
bit
every single
closer to the
last one?
helicopter if possible, because it's not letting us load it in.
He has any blood on him. Oh, he has earplugs, thank you. Oh, he also has a mag for you
They kill him.
as well.
Where
So
do you want me
if
to put it?
ammo.
Like, just put it nearer to the Huey slip on the pad, so we can get
Look
the
at that,
There
I
you
need
go,
some
that's fine.
blood. If you have any, then please give them. Give
Yeah,
people.
no, I don't have more blood.
Rucker's back up. Rucker, you okay?
Yeah,
Any medical
I
supplies?
just did Epi on him. But the thing is, I need to know how his color is, if he can...
Fuck, he just went back again.
Grizzly, you read?
Yep.
We need immediate blood. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose a man here.
Copy that. There's
Mermaid
blood in the
magic.
crate now.
He keeps
Oh,
coming in
shit.
and out of consciousness.
Yeah, it's
fine.
because of his lack of blood. You eat so much blood, bud. You must have bled
How
out
much blood?
almost all your blood. But I'm out of blood now. Like, literally I'm out. blood.
Once in a while, there's a glitch between Ace and the revive
8 blood is
system,
enough,
so he'll
rat.
keep fading out of consciousness
1,000
and dying.
milliliter shit.
So I fixed it.
Can I have resupply blood then, or nah, never mind.
You just have to finish the objective.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty good flank there.
Now finish the mission.
We've managed to get our man up, and we're proceeding to the objective now.
Yeah, we really do
Right.
need to get moving
Copy,
now.
loading the cargo right now.
Let's push to the objective then.
Do you guys want more infantry to fight or less?
Huh?
Do you want something harder or easier?
Your choice, because...
Because, no, here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. It's, like, I've been using all the AI on the map to outflank. Like, I've never spawned anything in except from what we started with. Right now, there's only 2 guys out there.
Okay, spawn some more guys in.
Those guys
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just...
I'll put in, like, 2 or 3 fire
We're
teams just as a
inbound, rat.
challenge.
Roger that.
Yeah, I like shooting people.
Right, let's keep
It
pushing.
makes more interesting, yeah.
We're pushing to the objective now. Any last weapons of where it was, possibly?
10 units.
We just know it was southeast of the other one.
Alright guys, keep 360 up. And I need to put in my earplugs at last.
Let's follow them in, see what they do.
I can mark my location with them. Should I mark our location?
Be advised, we're about to drop it in now. We're gonna make one more pass.
Roger that, we're in a semi-open ground area.
Yeah, if you could throw that colored smoke, that'd be nice.
Does anyone have any smoke to throw down to mark our position?
It's the only open spot there where I see it.
visual enemy movement out to our 135. 200 meters out.
Right, get to defensive position. We need to wait for this airdrop to come in, guys. This lock and the 2 trees in front of scupper.
Fuck. I tried. Not sure where that supplies landed. Oh, fucking hell, that was way off.
Alright, there's complications with the airdrop. We're gonna do it one more time.
Roger that.
Let's see if their 360's on bar right now.
Keep watch out, guys.
Good. Yeah, so I'll
well,
focus on
you should-
chat, I guess, because...
Southeast.
Ugh.
They're crawling.
But yeah,
Mind that there may be
basic,
survivors
I
of
hate
that air
basic,
crash.
but honestly, for
They may
what the
come
skill's
towards
at
us
for the
as a
player
result
base,
of
they
our
kind of
shots.
need basic
He had a
because
Vietcong,
it's
AK.
quicker
Yeah,
to do than
address.
packing people.
I'm just saying to keep eyes open.
Copy.
Make sure you stay inside of each other as well. I only see one of you.
Airdropping now, right
Helicopter
below
and
us.
enemies are spotted. Guys, we've got to push back up north to get this airdrop. Because you guys have pushed southeast when we're waiting for this airdrop to come in.
Drop.
We see it. You're taking shots.
I'm aware. Josh, I got eyes on the new drop zone for the next crash site.
Alright guys, move to the airdrop right now and get a quick resupply. 2 guys watching while 2 others get the resupply going on.
And now we wait.
Do you need anything else, Rat?
Rest of them are just staying at the base. I think the rest of them are also
Well,
just
you
in this
just-
chopper.
You just fill me up on blood. We would appreciate possibly more smoke, and then maybe another platoon of men.
Copy that. Command, did you hear him? I need another box.
Come in.
This
Never
one
mind,
filled
sir.
with smokes.
Say again?
You know,
Never mind,
boxes
never mind,
don't
no.
come cheap, right?
What's the price?
Tempted to say your mortar.
Fuck you, do not do that.
Just fucking with you. Boxes on the LZ pattern, or whatever the frick you call it, the platform.
Guys are out on the ground. I want
Copy,
you
thank
to
you.
switch your team color to yellow.
Is it filled with, smokes already? Or
That
filled
is
with
so
smokes?
that I know
You
who
have
is
to do
on
that.
the ground right now. Right. Rut, Gabian, Kukula, who has not resupplied yet at the crate?
I haven't, but I don't need to. Me neither. I'm about 200 meters away from you guys, up near the chopper.
Bunch
User
of that, then.
disconnected from your channel.
Grizzly, do you think
User joined
we
your
should
channel.
leave the crate alone
250
after
meters
we
away from the town
resupplied with it? Because we aren't able to pick up everything in it.
Wait one, I'm gonna need you to repeat that here in a second.
Cool Killer being on recon duty. Ah.
He pushed up way far. He's way the fuck out there.
Now Cool Killer's going to find out
Okay,
why
you
he
need to
shouldn't
come back
push
a bit,
up
you're
into
a
the
bit far from
unknown
us.
Kill it. Let's kill it. Sorry, Rucker.
by himself.
Sorry, Kukula.
I mixed your voices. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Command,
pretty OP.
Push it over to the other helipad.
Alright, can do after I deal with this fire squad.
Let's see what he does. He's at a stalemate with Charlie right now. He should just wait to cover. He should just hide behind this cover,
Stop this thing.
wait for his friends to come in.
Yes, but we're not going to do that with this one.
But now we're gonna have Charlie surround his position. Will he survive?
Kukula, are you okay there?
Yeah, it's just they flanked around me and cut off my way to you guys.
Just, right, we'll push up to you.
Grizzly, we've
I'm
got
good.
to
Cover
push
right
up now as we've got men closing in.
Go for it, dude. I need you to keep moving as fast as possible.
Right, guys, push to the objective now. We'll have to leave that supply box and hope that they don't get it. Keep an eye out for any crashed helicopters. And stay close to each other as well.
I've got 2 or 3 of them down already.
Don't take any unnecessary risks, man.
Oh, I'll stop peeking then.
Got eyes on one of the members still flanking you right now. Gonna try and get shots on him with my aim steadied. You got 3 men to your seemingly west. Possibly 4. Guys, move more eastwards. That way we get to Cool Killer.
Alright, Rat, we got the smokes. Where do you want it?
Oh shit!
Okay, it's clear for me to move back a bit.
We have moved a bit southeast, so if you can possibly drop it there, then that might help us.
Copy.
Alright, I'm just 2 guys inside. South, east.
What was that exploded? Anyone can tell?
Package delivered.
Grizzly, something just exploded. We think it's the helicopter. Can you confirm?
About to do so. Can confirm it's the helicopter.
Roger that.
Roger that. Moving into the helicopter to search for survivors.
Yeah, they've got this one in the bag. Last
Double tap
enemy,
the enemy,
he's
guys,
down.
If you get a chance. Also push south. South is where the helicopter's at. Reference the plume stack.
Copy.
Remember, we're also searching for allies as well. Move cover to
So
cover.
what Cool did was he ran up ahead. He was pulling recon for him. But now these guys are just gonna move up cover to cover
Looks like the chopper.
as they slowly advance.
There's a bunker in the swamp area, be careful of that. You're approaching it. You'll be to your south.
Well, that's where we're approaching, and we need to get to that heli crash.
Did they just crash? The ground teams, be advised. We have a Huey down. I repeat, we have a Huey down.
Any reference on that position, Command?
Fuck!
Unknown at this time.
Dev, auto hover turned on!
Roger that, Command.
Guys, we got another Huey down, it seems.
There are no survivors of that Huey.
How can you be sure?
How do you know?
Because it was me, you dumbass.
Roleplay.
Roger, there is a new objective now. Saving Private Grizzly. Viet Cong forces are coming from the north.
Guys, we need to
Scratch
move
that,
fast
south.
with this heli, clear it, and then we need to
Teleport me,
move
let's
on.
do it, Liru.
Stam is a problem.
Who was with you in that chopper?
Everybody that's here at base.
Everyone be in. I need names. I need names.
Just look at the guys at base. Now, you just teleported me.
I got eyes on possible survivors. They are south
Comey
of
and
the
blood, that
heli crash.
Gav.
Be advised, Rat. The yellow smoke on my position.
We're survivors. We survived that.
Yeah, I mean other survivors, but currently captured.
Command, I have got eyes on 2 survivors currently.
Roger that. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, it's 4 now.
How are you doing?
P60 guys, while we talk to these guys.
We survived too.
I'm confused, yeah.
Alright, hold on, hold on.
Hey,
I
Liru,
will
this
take
is
them
fine,
back
don't
to
hold it
base. You need to get to that chopper that has crashed to our south. They are a big priority. That has half your unit.
Okay.
I will take care of these guys.
Okay.
Got it, let's go.
Move out.
Okay guys, we're moving south to where that
Good, I
crash
missed.
Huey was.
Gavalor.
Should be...
Rat, secure the other one first.
It's already secured. We
Oh.
have a platoon commander that is a
Okay.
commander, and he's just taking the captured guys back.
Alright, scratch that. They secured themselves. Great. Let's get the survivors back to base, but be advised the Viet Cong definitely heard that crash.
Copy that.
Guys, let's just go.
Hey,
By the way,
Alright, let's
here's
just
the
go.
survivors.
Let's just go.
Come on, guys, let's go.
I need a stamina break.
Us, take a prisoner and let's go.
Just run. The Viet Cong are coming.
I need
need a stamina break.
Sucks to suck. Take a prisoner and go.
Take a prisoner and
Go,
run.
and if you haven't got prisoner, then just try and get the fucking prison escorters.
Whoa! It's a massacre.
We need to get out of here now.
What just happened?
Prepare evac for us at point of interest 1, the closest landing zone there.
Wait, landing zone? We haven't got a helicopter.
What just happened?
There's a vehicle, a truck.
Skullfuck killer.
That's because he's a team killer. Don't free the prisoners, escort
Hold on. I will, hold on.
If you free them and you've been shooting others, then you
There,
can
now
get a
escort
shot
him.
weapon. Fun fact.
Holy crap. I don't have a chance.
High command, how
He's
copy?
bleeding out really fast.
This is high command.
I got bandage, you got a sword.
High command, how copy?
This is high command. This is high command.
High command. Hawk has been taken down.
Roger that.
Guys, is that enemy's fire?
Yeah, that's enemy.
Shoot them! Save the prisoners!
Killer's still down.
Leave him.
I'm down.
Leave. We need to move now. We need to extract.
Hold on.
Put a new box in.
Pop smoke and run. Pop smoke, pick them up, pick up the guys behind us and run.
Bond, we believe that one of the rescued survivors is an important officer of some kind. How copy?
Just run.
What do you mean take this guy?
Hold on. Gabian, I need you to pick up Comian over here. I'll try to cover you.
Fuck. I just got shot.
Gabian, no.
Ow, fuck.
Shit, frag out, bad frag. Shit.
Liru, why?
Alright, let's just go. Let's just run.
Command, where's the evac zone?
Bleeding really bad.
Back at Alamo.
What about the
Run
road?
to it.
Frag out.
Tommy out of bait.
We're gonna be going to point of interest 1 as fast as we possibly can. Pick us up in a truck there.
I love it. That was great. So one of them died. They're carrying one of their men, so 7 out of 8 made it out. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now let's teleport myself out of there because that was me just dicking around. So how did the stream like that? I thought that was a very interesting concept to give them a true Vietnam experience.
Grizzly, what's your current position?
Other than that, I think that did
Remember
really
the
well.
possible enemy camp that we assaulted
That's
and
great.
had discrims at?
Yep.
We're there.
Okay, coming's for you.
We're going straight to Alamo. We're on a straight line path.
Gavalor coming in with a vehicle. Let's do some hunting. See if we can catch up to him. There's an invisible wall right there. There's an invisible.
Blood Axe, how are you doing back there?
This guy's stuck in the frickin' rock.
Blood Axe?
Is he down?
Blood Axe, you not have the right radio channels?
Otherwise, let's go. Seriously, I want to know the stream's thoughts, because, again, very nice
I hear you.
concept, but they need to
Right there.
develop a different mindset here if they want to do this. Which is very nice.
We're coming to the question mark now.
We'll work on it.
You're off to our right now, Gav. Stay there, Gav. We're on our way. To your right, Gav. To your right. To your right.
Just have to head northwest. And hope this guy doesn't run out of stamina.
Gav, I'm driving.
Happened to me.
This is a compass direction. That's cool. Things I don't know, because Liru's an idiot.
Is everybody in the truck?
Ching
I'm
Chang
in.
Chong's revenge.
We're almost
Hold,
at the
hold.
base.
Gav wasn't in.
Oh shit, we're so close.
He's in.
Beep.
Beep.
High command, how
Cannot hear
copy?
you.
Fuck, they're radioing me. This is High Command, go ahead.
We've got the POWs in a truck right now on our way back to base.
Roger that, glad to hear it.
So you want the medics to die first?
Yes.
Brilliant idea.
Boom, goes the dynamite.
We will do that very well then.
Rucker, I'm so sorry.
Alright. Got my kills. Rest of them are driving off.
So, how
Whew.
many people were left behind at that crash site?
The counterattack that I had planned for Grizzlies. Insurgent
I
failure.
kind of do, then we know whether we made a
we
profit
just
out of this.
Let's just say we made a massive
Wait, what?
loss.
The guy
Considering we lost a tank and 2 APCs, yeah.
Oh, probably because you team killed someone on accident.
I haven't shot a single friendly though.
Maybe he just didn't like you.
He lit you up. Like,
Yeah, focus
turned
on
around
sticking in a
and full bang
group.
right
I
in the
know.
face.
Full mag
Fewer
went
bursts,
into my
but
face.
good suppression overall.
He
And
was
yeah,
relentless
making sure their
with that
AA is
fucking-
good and taken out. But again, good topics to talk about in debrief.
Goes through
Hey
all
Rut,
the
Gabian,
shoots me.
I caught up to you.
Yeah, you did. I was bleeding out of 4 different limbs, and I also was 0 on stam. Oh,
Who was the
Good.
one carrying?
Good frag, by the way, Liru. I saw that.
Anyone know who was carrying me?
It was Rutger.
it was Rucker.
Right. After a little while, didn't you stop to think to put me down and bandage me so I stopped bleeding?
Just a quick reminder that when we do get there,
I was
make
still
sure you
bleeding.
unload the captives and not release them.
No, you can release them, just don't throw grenades at them this time. That's all I ask.
Yeah, we don't have Christopher.
Copy that.
Alright, so here's the trap coming in. Would you like to do the debrief outside of the server or on the server?
Yes,
Oh, true.
Doesn't matter.
outside.
Alright, I need to see how many mortar shells you have, though.
Oh, come on.
We're being
You're not-
realistic.
You're too lazy to actually count that out.
I did much more for the frickin' guerrilla campaign for the FIA, so yes, I'm gonna count them out.
2 full cartridges of HE and flares and smoke are full.
Roger. Alright, GG.
So, right, what even killed you?
So
What even
guys,
killed you?
nice
Ah.
All right.
Alright.
details. What?
Probably a lot to talk about right here.
Sweet baby, Jesus Christ.
How was it? That was a new concept.
It was a slog.
The
these-
first part was a slog
It was
once
fun.
I got in the helicopter and, well, once I reinserted with an M60 and just started throwing everything I had, that's when we started moving.
Right.
Once we took out the anti-air with an air vehicle, it went smooth.
I had fun watching a solo guerrilla war behind the enemy base. That was nice.
I had fun one-man armying Rambo at the enemy.
Here's let me go through my notes of things I have to say. Some will be repetitive as always, but some new stuff. Number 1.
Oh yeah,
If I-
I know I killed a civilian, but he was wearing full combat dress and harness and such.
Yeah, so we'll explain that too. I'll explain that too. But all right, let's just go through my list here. Number 1. If I mark a box out of dots, the objective and everything you need to do will be within that box or circle or whatever the hell the shape is out of dots, okay? If
Yeah.
if you mark things outside of the box to explore, I'm going to think that, okay, you just want to, have some more action within the mission, and I'll put stuff there. But I won't do it instantly. I'll have the units kind of go over to that position because you marked it as something to explore and you want to, do with it. I'm trying to, help build your story within the ops. But for future reference, if I make a circle out of dots and say, this is the AO, that's the AO. Anything outside of that isn't the AO. All right?
Alright.
That's okay. Second thing, and this might have pissed a few people off, but that Ho Chi whatever outside of the village, here's what happened there. So you were taking fire from a random patrolling team, and so the units in the village actually left that village and went to investigate, and they started outflanking you, causing you to pull back. When they left, since they had a mortar tube there, they decided to put mines down in locations that they would remember so they could then go back later because there were no civs in that village. So my intention was they'd booby trap their village and then you might come back to it before they get back because they're still confirming the kills. And it was either going to be if you immediately went there or waited for if you waited for reinserts, I would have had them, I would have been an engineer literally picking up the mines again. But you immediately went back there without the reinsert, so I'm like, okay, they're probably still confirming the kills. That's just how my mine process went, so then someone stepped on one of the mines, and then that group immediately started heading back, and then Bill stepped on a mine, and yeah, it wasn't good.
Real quick, so wait. They placed mines as they placed mines and then advanced towards our previous position.
Correct. They put mines down because they wanted to go after you, but they had a mortar down, so they were just defending that mortar.
How fast can they place mines?
Pretty fast.
Apparently.
That's insanely fast.
There were only 7 mines down, and they had 2 or 3 engineers. So that's like a 2-to-1 ratio, to be perfectly honest.
It takes at least 5 minutes to place a mine because you gotta dig it, place it, cover it back up, and make sure it's armed.
But this is Arma.
This is Arma. How long does it take for me to put a mine down?
If I see that Huey pop up in another op for the Viet Cong, I'm gonna be severely angered. It was disabled.
Yeah, I even went in there and its main rotor was just...
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And I'll explain my reasoning behind it, and it'll probably piss a few of you off. But anyway, after that happened, we did a reinsert. I heard, there was some complaining about, the terrain and the environment, but then you immediately figured out how you're supposed to engage it. You outflank them. You slowly hone in on their position, move to cover, pop smokes, get around them, and then outflank them and kill them. It worked really well when you guys figured it out, but that's I don't think I've ever really done an op where there's been a heavy amount of fighting in the jungle in a very long time, so it's expected that there needs to be some adjustments, but you guys quickly found that tactic, quickly started using it. Cool Killa especially, to the point where he could solo it and kill 4 8-man teams by himself. That was amazing to watch.
I was doing pretty good.
While I was busy trying to get Rut out while avoiding getting shot as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. But yeah, you know, the AI, they will see you through the force. That's just how Arma works. But I do try to tweak their difficulty to make sure that, you know, they might get 1 or 2 shots and down 1 or 2 people. But so long as you're keeping the medics in the middle or the back, the medics will be able to come up, heal them, then you can send units around and easily deal with the infantry so long as you're using your tactics. Now, village itself. The AA was a bit of a challenge, yes. I even stole your vehicle to put it in front of the AA because,
And
guys...
then it shot me through that vehicle.
No, it was the other AA position that shot you.
God damn it!
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Just some advice. If you get shot at from one avenue of approach, it's not a good idea to use that same avenue again to approach. It was either Comian or Cool Killer who went further around the compound, got up on a tree, and shot out one of the AA positions.
It was me.
Yeah.
Cool Killer, you're on fucking point today. Good God.
Yeah, but he started a bit too hard as he then ended up
Yeah,
going
he
down
did
and
ended up
bleeding
dying,
out
but
for
that's
5
because he was the
minutes.
only one there.
Yeah,
But he had the right idea. Cool Killer MVP award tonight. Good job, man. After that, you know, the village was pretty well cleaned up. I kept recrewing the AA position to try to take out that chopper.
That was annoying.
were
As
destroyed.
I was saying to the guys over radio, so like keep 360 up while we're here. Then I just look over at the placement and I just see it moving slightly, and I just went, guy in the AA, just one node. And
Yeah.
But here's the
my
deal
aim
about
was-
those ZU positions, which we haven't done much with RHS-based stuff in a while, and especially with this group. So, small reference, ZU position, it takes a single grenade to actually destroy it. Like, it won't give a destroyed texture, but it'll turn the icon black and no one can get back into it. They're actually very fragile.
Jesus.
And I didn't,
Grenades.
that's a bit on me, forgetting, because I was saying, you know, they should be running up, you know, moving cover to cover, and then just pop grenades over with advanced throwing, but that's my fault for not realizing that you guys didn't know that, so I take responsibility on that end. Now,
when
let's,
when I died, I was trying to get within grenade throwing range to try and just kill the guy on it.
Mm-hmm. But you have to realize that was still a pretty open area compared to other avenues of approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Because I
went
saw that
down
one
there.
tree and I was like, I think if I get to this tree, I can throw the nade.
And then we
All
just
right.
gave up and just got to Huey.
Now, who's ready for the bullshit logic on the Huey?
Oh, jeez.
If it's bullshit logic,
Don't tell me that
don't
they
put it in
got
the
a
next
fence
stop
and used
on
it as
the
a
NVA.
rotor.
So, they got a piece of fence. So, here's the logic. There were other banged up Hueys, and the enemies had found those positions and taken the guys captive. They were in the captive stance. So, my logic behind it was they could just take parts of those Hueys, and since Mr. Ching Chang Chong is bullshit anyway, he's of course going to be able to...
Look,
Wait,
those
Tommy.
Hueys had their main
Look,
rotors broken
here's the deal.
too.
Here's the deal.
So
I
what
would have,
parts are you gonna
I
grab?
would have not have been able to do it. However, I got it out on my first try. And this is from Liru, who's a shitty ass pilot. So if I'm able to do it on my first try, it's fair game. That's just me. That's just me.
No.
Devil died trying to actually shoot you down. Because we just heard that spinning up, ran back, and I just was running back, looked away from Gavler for 1 second, then I hear a rocket go out, and I turn back around, and he's just looking up in the air, down on the ground. Like, he's just going, like, why have you forsaken me?
The backblast, like, killed me because I pointed that far into the
you
air.
can't point straight up in the air, you backblast. Yeah.
No, I nearly hit it, but it got to the point where I was like, fuck this, and I just suicided myself.
Yeah, he threw a grenade right after that, and I just went like, no, don't, and then he threw the nade, and I went, nade! And
So,
behind a tree.
And then the objective was complete. We had a nice little Huey down moment at the end with Grizzly. That was a nice little op, but
turned on, and I was like, what? oh no! Oh no!
But
So that's how you guys went down, really?
Auto hover turned on, and my controls got messed up, and I was like, why are my controls... Oh.
Here's what I'll say for the next style of op where we do it in a thick jungly area. I will give you a mortar, but I will only allow you to use it for smoke. Because we had a small instance there. You took it with HE and then you killed like a small counter attack I had. And it literally was overkill.
Actually,
but
I killed them then.
I think for the smoke, it would be an interesting asset to use to help cover you guys.
If I wasn't gonna get the HE, I wasn't gonna grab the mortar at all.
How
But
about this?
hold
You
on,
get
for
to
the
keep
next stop though, you will have mortar support based
How-
on that captured mortar.
How about you get to keep the helicopter and we get to keep the HE on our mortar? I think that's fair.
Nothing's
I also
fair in
like-
love and war. What's taken is taken. But I'm
Well,
just
I
saying
like
for
how-
next like forested style op
Well,
or
then
jungle
we've
style.
taken HE, haven't we?
I also like how
Yes,
we
blah.
lost.
Blah,
I like
Guys,
how
don't
we-
worry about it.
blah,
Don't worry
blah.
about it.
I like
Next.
how we lost 2 assets before contact was even made.
Yeah, quick reminder, the reason I was iffy about giving you guys armored assets is because in jungles they do funny
Like a flip.
things.
Yeah.
My story
I thought you were just gonna give us
specifically
APCs.
is I remember I was driving a tank through the forest and it randomly clipped on a tree, got stuck, everything went to red, and my tank exploded about 5 seconds later. So forests eat armored assets, okay? That's just how Arma is, because apparently trees are the top of the food chain in Arma. So
Or they cause massive desync or possess them, as we found with Gavalor's one.
Well,
Pretty
no,
much.
it's mainly you're trying to get stuck. If you don't move, it sort of like gets stuck in the mud, quote unquote, sort of thing. And then when you try to
Yep.
reverse, it just doesn't reverse right away, and then suddenly it reverses a lot. It's not desync.
Yeah.
That's just the Arma engine.
that's just
and the
Arma
vehicle.
being Arma.
It's the
Yeah.
vehicle.
Yeah. Did you at least enjoy our awesome flip, Liru?
Yeah, they were good. But
The
other
tank
than that, next mission will be in a few weeks, 3 weeks specifically. And it'll be a convoy style op where you need to move vital supplies, so don't get the trucks blown up, is what I'm trying to
I
say.
don't want the mortar for that one. We're gonna save
Wait,
the
Grizzly,
mortar.
did
You're
we
gonna
just
save
do
the
that on
mortar.
training?
Alright.
Mortar will not be used for the convoy because that's a moving target. I don't feel like mortaring anything along the
Okay.
path.
You got it. Let's see.
All right. And who was asking me a question?
The supply things, didn't we just do that on Wednesday's training?
What?
Just, never mind.
Anyone have any questions for me, or Grizzly,
I
or
think
anybody?
my dog has a question.
Yeah, I keep hearing him in the background. Rat King, go!
So, how long was it just me, Comion, Gabion, and a few others? Because I know that when Grizzly went down, I stopped hearing a lot less voices, and I just was going to say, okay, who is it that's actually
At which
here with
part?
me?" From when we went to the village to the end, pretty much.
So
Grizzly
basically,
got the-
Grizzly took a few guys, and they were extracting the HVTs back to base.
Yeah, we
just a
ran
helicopter.
like a kilometer.
Yeah, it's just
It
we
was
stayed
glorious.
behind to just hold off the enemy forces, wipe them out, and then I was just kind of like, okay, well, we're getting low on supplies and we're getting told to move. Right, supplies, please.
Alright, I got one thing to ask all of you guys, and feel free to put input if you want, or a simple yes or no will suffice. For future ops, even Friday ops on Tanoa, would you want to do something in those thick forest lines again? If I can balance the AI difficulty to be pretty close to what you faced, now that you know the tactics on how to deal with them.
Please make them worse at aiming.
Yeah,
I
provided you
felt
do
it was
that, then
great.
it would be really fun.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
I
like
did
I
kind of feel like they were able to shoot me when I was going to say, where are they?
Not
I
only
think
that,
for
but
like-
shots.
Real quick, my example is when me and Comion went on that bunker, the very first bunker we encountered when we went to flank, and Comion got shot.
He
and
got
killed.
wiped.
They shot us multiple times. You heard multiple shots.
Yep.
Every bullet went through our skull.
Everyone.
There was 0 other wounds.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't
the-
think I'll be able to adjust that, because at that range, I'd have to put the AI's aim at 0% for them to
Yeah.
miss. Because
Okay,
he was
well-
literally like a meter away. and the guy was
Well, yeah,
already
but, like-
looking right at him.
Yeah, but, like if you reduce it a little bit, it'll make it to where they'll stop firing at the head. They'll fire at like body and shit.
I think for like Friday ops and whatnot, if you had like more objective sort of thing, where like sort of like where people could be posted up, like maybe some makeshift like sort of outpost sort of things.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that-
no,
and,
I
like,
have that planned for
emplacements,
Friday
more
and stuff.
emplacements, because
Yep.
the moving squads fucked us so hard. Because it's like, okay, we're getting fire from one side, and then suddenly it's the other side, and suddenly they're flanking almost behind us. It's like, it's very chaotic for this little amount of people.
For this mission?
Yeah. I think a little bit. Well, it's also just
I mean,
the dense
because that's
forest is
also,
difficult.
compared to Friday Vanilla, I mean, this has ASR AI3, and that's what ASR AI3 does, is they make infantry outflank you.
Yeah. It was cool, but it was hectic.
That's the point. Oh, Jesus. Grizzly.
Alright, I'm back.
Grizzly, good God.
Did I just say, like, do I need to call someone, or?
No,
Is there a
that's
phone
just
line I
me
need to...
yelling across my house.
Is there a phone line I need to call? Rat King, do you want me to call the RSPCA?
What?
No. That's just me yelling across my house. I got
Anything else? Anything else about Debrief?
Yeah, Liru. Just before we destroyed the anti-aircraft, an unarmed Viet Cong in full battle gear ran straight at
Right.
me.
So
I gunned him down.
if you guys noticed, yeah, those were the random hostages I had in crates. And what was going on, they weren't supposed to get out, but the APC kind of took out a few of the cages and they started running around. But they were just meant to be like the local village, like the local people within the village.
Yeah, I
that they were like stuck in cages. So the fact that they got out after two of them were broken, I was like, fuck it. So I freed them all and had them run around to add like some random panic factor to see what you guys would do.
Yeah, I saw one of them crawling up behind us, and I just went, "That's enemy clothing."
See, and that's the proper thing to do. That's why I'm not gonna fault anyone for shooting civs on that one, because yes, they were wearing civilian stuff because I was being lazy.
Not to mention. Not to mention that Huey gun run that we did. If civilians were there, then
I didn't know there were
Did we
civilians
actually
in the
kill any civilians with that?
I honestly don't know.
I think
By the like aftermath of the fighting, where you'd already like started decrewing the ZUs, a lot of the civs had already like run out of there, except for like a few which were shot by like who knows what. But it's fine. Perfectly
Liru, do you know when the AI were doing the desperate attempt to get on the AA again?
Yeah, that was me remote controlling each one of them.
I don't know
What,
how well
what
I did
killed
with the
you each
runs.
time? Was it just different
It was
people?
us.
Just different people. However, I think the funniest one was when I recrewed the AI and stared at one of you, and then I started shooting, and I think it was Blood Axe that ran right in front of the gun as I was shooting. Rutger's body went flying like 50 feet. Blood Axe, I think, was wounded but not down, and I'm just kind of looking at you, because another guy ran up and looked at me, and I just looked at him, I went, "Hi." Are you gonna shoot me?
One of those people. I just looked at you and went, "Sorry, is his head looking badly hurt?" And I think,
hello.
yes.
If the turret's moving, that means someone.
It's not even looking at me. I just go, like, "What the demon? Demon!"
No. So what happened was how I got close to it was I got in the APC, I got in the gunner. I then remembered it was out of ammo, so I stayed in the APC as Rutger was like looking around next to it, and then I got out and crewed it. And then just stared at you guys for a while, because I'm too nice to blow the fuck out of all of you immediately.
Well, we couldn't even move it when we tried to use it to blow up the other ZSU.
Right.
Because we only had one charge.
Well, like I said, a single grenade can destroy them. Or
Now
even
I
a bit of gunshots, but now you know, They're like any other static turret, it's just a bit of bullets breaks them.
So, are there going to be any consequences, good or bad, for saving those ships?
Well, you got the SAS officer, so that'll provide critical intel for a future mission.
I knew he was important. That guy. That Blood Axe had.
Are the locals going to be
I love how the
less
British guy
hostile?
rescues the SAS officer.
Hold on, he was SAS.
But I'm not gonna spoil anything else. We still have, I think we're halfway done with this campaign. We still have another half of the ops to do.
Well, at least we have some AI for base
Blood
names
Axe.
now that Christopher murdered.
Yeah.
Blood axe.
All right, guys.
He was wearing a beret. No true American wears a beret.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
were the one
Just
that
about
was
done
carrying
here.
him. His uniform was completely
Thank you
different.
so much for
I'll point
watching.
him out.
And operate operationally.
So
See you tomorrow for Ironfront Winter Ops.
Anything else, everybody?
Oh,